Hey guys, it's Stacy from My Petite Garden. Thank you so much for watching this video. So today I thought we would do another plant update video. I've done one of these a while back and I actually really enjoy making it because at the same time I was able to kind of check on the progress of my plants, because sometimes seeing them every day you don't realize whether they've grown or not. So it's always fun to kind of be able to take a look back and see how far they've come. I'm not gonna highlight, you know, every single plant I have, but I'll just kind of pick and choose and just see whatever comes across. I'll show you guys. So I'll do it in a similar format that I've done before, where I'll try to find an old picture of the plant from a while back. I think I'm gonna try to find something prior to summer and see how they've done over the summer, so that way we can see how they've kind of progressed throughout the summer months. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the video. Okay, here is the Philodendron burl marx variegata. So it is looking really good. It's come a long way from when I first got him. He looks so sad. In my last update video, this plant was also in there, and he's done really nicely over the summer. And I remember I mentioned in the previous video that I thought I lost the variegation on this plant because all of the variegated leaves died off when I received the plant, but it's making quite the comeback, so I'm really happy with this one. And the variegation is just beautiful. Look at this leaf. Alright guys, so this is what my Hoya ching looks like now. From that one strand, it's now 4 strands, and this guy here is splitting into 2. So it's doing really well. I repotted it recently from that tiny little pot it was in, and hopefully it will continue to grow for me. So here is what my Philodendron mirabilis looks like now. It's grown quite a bit. The foliage on this guy is just absolutely stunning. And here is the other side of it. So at night the foliage closes up, the leaves close up, and I think during the daytime it'll open back up. These are still kind of closed. And then here's the big trunk that I like to call a potato. This guy actually took a while to sprout for me. I originally had another one of these and it rotted before it sprouted. So this is actually a second one. And this one finally sprouted, so I'm really excited. And I'm gonna just try to enjoy this as long as possible before it goes into dormancy. I just have this one inside growing in, I think, just my aeroid mix or my Hoya mix, which is just a very airy, well-draining soil. But I think you can also grow this in bonsai mix and it will probably do fine. It gets pretty good light. It just sits on my east facing window, so it gets a lot of morning light. Yep. So this is the Hoya rosita. Is this the rosita? Yeah, this is the rosita. And this is what it looks like now. As you can see, it's grown quite a bit from June, I believe the picture was, that I'm going to show you guys. So what's really nice about the rosita, and what really attracts me about the rosita, is the kind of dark purple margin on the edges here of the foliage. So I really like that. This guy has grown pretty well, honestly. I expected it to take like a month just to adjust to my home, but it's actually started growing. So that's really nice. It's got some scarring from when it was growing, I guess, with the cellar. But yeah, for the most part, it's doing pretty well. And I just have him in, that's actually his nursery pot. I don't know if you guys can see, but I repotted with my mix, and then I just put it inside this glass jar. Yep. Okay. And now this is what the Hoya plazarnasi, I think that's how you pronounce it, looks like today. Look how much progress he's made. I am so proud of him. He's grown really well, and if you look on this side, he's got a little bloom. This is actually the second time he's blooming. So his blooms are really, really adorable. They're like really tiny little fuzzy things. So, yep, this is the update on this guy. He's doing really well. I did have him growing under a grow light on the plant shelf for a while, and I think the leaves are getting a little bit bleached from being too close to the light. So I now have it just sitting on my workspace, work desk, and it's just getting some east sunlight during the morning time, and I'll see how he does. And here we are today. I honestly didn't realize how much it grew until I did this video and did a comparison of the photo and what it looks like now. So I'm really happy with it. This guy just grows in cocoa coir and moss purely, and it's been doing really well, so I'm happy. Okay, here is my Hoya kentiana lynn. So this one has the white margins on the outside, so that's what makes this a little bit different than your regular variegated kentiana. So you can tell it's grown quite a bit from, you know, when it was in the picture, and it's got a lot more growth here on this vine and then also here. And I really love the pink margins on here. It's so pretty. It's not the fastest growing Hoya, but when it grows, it's just so beautiful. Look at that. And I have this in my just regular Hoya mix, and it's under a grow light, so I think that's why it has these pink margins. But yeah, I love this little guy. Okay, so this is what the peperomias look like now, the Peperomia kimnachi. So they have grown quite well and quite a fast grower, honestly. So yeah, really nice and full now. They look pretty sad when I first got them because they were so dehydrated, but they perked back up so quickly. Yeah, so really happy with this. I think I'm gonna combine these two pretty soon into like a bigger pot so I don't have two separate pots. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I love the foliage on this guy because it looks like pretty succulent. It's really cute. Okay, so here is the update on the Hoya patsyai chiang. So you can tell it's grown a lot. It's gotten a lot fuller. These leaves are getting pretty big actually. Look at that leaf here. This is probably one of the biggest leaves. And the leaves are so beautiful. It's really shiny. It's got really great veining. So it's filling up really nicely. And this guy grows really fast. And I don't know if it's because it's right under this grow light. I'll show you guys here on my plant shelf. That could be why. But yeah, he's doing really well and I'm really happy with this one. So here's what it looks like today. As you can tell, it's pretty much balding up top. A lot of the parts are dried up. I really don't know what happened, honestly. Nothing has changed. I've never had luck with string of pearls, but this guy managed to do well for quite a bit, and now it's going downhill. And we'll just have to see what happens. And here is what's left of the plant. I don't know what happened to it. I didn't change any of the conditions, but it just suddenly started dropping leaves left and right. So I decided to take it out of the soil and just put it into water to rehab, and it finally stopped dropping leaves. So I'm gonna just leave it in here for the time being. So that's it for the plant updates for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you guys like these type of update videos. If so, I'll probably try to do them a little more often, maybe every season or so. Yeah, so if you haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.